Key Nation, what's going on, man? It's your boy Manuel Keenan. Today, you see it in the title, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to find the tempo on Logic Pro X. Now, I'm going to teach you guys how to find it in different ways because there's one way where you could find it, right? And you have drums within the beat, and the transients are very clean and concise. So the software that's embedded within Logic Pro X is able to find the BPM. However, what are you going to do when there's no drums? That's what I'm here to teach you, man. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Hey, that like buttons. We a movement, boy. Let's get it. All right, y'all. So I want to be completely and utterly clear as to how I'm going to explain this to y'all, right? I'm going to give y'all 3 ways as to how y'all can find a beat. Now, 2 of the ways are going to be relatively simple. One way is going to be used across all platforms, right? Well, I guess 2 ways are going to be used across all platforms in terms of the software that you're going to be using. So right now, this is my native box, right? I operate off of Logic Pro X. So I'm going to teach you guys how to find the tempo on Logic Pro X. But one of the ways that I'm going to teach you guys in order to find the tempo of the beat is going to be a way that you can use with any box that you're using. So Audacity, Mixcraft, Pro Tools, Studio One, FL Studio, Reason, Logic Pro X, across any platform, you'll be able to use this tempo, right? So the first one that I'm going to be teaching you guys is, of course, the easiest one in Logic Pro X, which is the metering, right? You literally, all you have to do is just hover over the beat, play it with the meter engaged, with the BPM meter engaged. Now, you want to make sure that you go to the transients within the beat. Excuse me. You want to make sure that you go to the drums in terms of the beat that you import, because the transients within those drums are very clean and concise, and the plugin of the BPM is able to pick that up more easier, as opposed to if you were to go or hover across the beat where there wasn't any drums or any type of kick or 808s. If there's not anything that's inside of that beat that the BPM can grab, it's going to be hard for it to detect. So we're going to go ahead and just hover over this. What we're going to do is press C if you want to. C is going to be the loop enabler, or you can hover over the top of it here, hover over the top of the timeline, and then just drag and, click and drag. That's how you can create a loop here. But we'll go ahead and start that up. Oh, and for those who don't know, this is You Got It by Vito. It's an instrumental. I made a little cover to it, and so it was just on TikTok. It's not released anywhere, so y'all can't find it. But anyways. So my dumb behind, I need to go ahead and engage the BPM meter. Excuse me, y'all. Let's go ahead and go here. So this is the BPM counter, and this is actually a new plugin that Logic Pro is just installed. Actually, I think it's involved within the update, because I've had Logic Pro X for a minute now, and it never had this before. Because the reason why I know that is because I've had to find the BPM in other ways. So this is something new. I don't know how long ago they ingratiated this plugin, but if anybody knows, please feel free to comment down below. And as a matter of fact, let me just use this time to say, please subscribe. I know y'all watching this. Y'all, I see these views on my videos, okay? I see these views on my videos. This is kind of crazy. Hold on, let me kind of turn this over. You feel me? So that y'all can see what's going on. I don't want y'all knowing what else is going on back there. But I see these views so I know I'm getting views. If y'all can, man, please take the time to just press that little red button below that says subscribe. You feel me? I want to be able to give y'all these tips and help y'all become better engineers and great assets to the music industry. But just hit that subscribe button, man, because I see y'all viewing my stuff, but we got to get some subscriptions up there, man. So anyways, yeah, man, hover over these transients within the drums, and you'll be able to find the BPM. See that? It grabbed it just like that. It grabbed it. So we know that it's 122, right? So then all we would need to do is just go over here to this top uh project bar right up here, and then we're going to elect beats in project. You can do that. You could also elect beats in project or beats in project large. It doesn't matter, whatever it is, but just make sure that you elect beats and project, I guess. So in order to get the tempo, right? And then you just go ahead and put it in. Of course, I've already recorded on here, so it's already going to be set on 122, but that is the tempo of the song. That's how you find the first way. Let me show you how you could find this the second way. What I do, or what I used to do, is I used to go to mixed in key, and I still actually go to this software whenever I need to find the key to the songs, right? But I would go to mixed in key, right? And I would just go to add files right here. And what we're using Vito. Excuse me, hold on. Just gotta type it if I can type correctly. And this is the instrumental. So we just find it, we add the files, and we find it in our folder, and it'll find the tempo right there. Now, mixed in key is software that you got to buy. Okay, so if you're not wanting to buy mixed in key, and you don't have Logic Pro X, if you don't have a software where it has metering already enabled within the software to where you can just find the tempo just like this, you would have to manually find the tempo. So if you're working on Studio One, Reason, Logic, Pro Tools, whatever, you'll be able to find the beat regardless, even if you don't have the plugins in order to do so, right? Or the website in order to do so. The way that you'll be able to do that is evaluating the time signature that's already set, right? You're automatically set as like a 4/4. That's the time signature of the beat. What does that mean, Keen? That means that there's 4 beats within a measure. That is the time signature of the beat. It's going to be a default thing, right? So aside from that, you would have to listen to the beat, right? And literally count it out as the beat is going, right? So I'm going to show you guys what I mean by that. Let's listen to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So that is what you would do in order to, and you would use that on literally any beat. So if it's not this one, it's another one, right? I already got this one up, but you get my point, right? You would just do that in order to find the tempo of the beat. So you would do that, right? And every time I say 1, 2, 3, 4, you're gonna go to a website, right? And this is what I do. I already have it put it up right here so that I could be prepared for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna go to a website. I go to Beats Per Minute online, and you're gonna play the song. Now, this is the reason why I went to the beginning of it and didn't want to play these transients right here, within the drums, because it's gonna be way too easy, right? And what happens if we have an acapella, right? A beat that's acapella, or we don't have, there's no drums at all within the instrumental. So that's why I went to the beginning of this beat, right? It's a perfect example for it. So what you would do is you would just go to Beats Per Minute online, or whatever website allows you to do this, right? In this case, it's Beats Per Minute online, and you would play the song, play the instrumental. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One eternity later.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so boom. Right? So it's essentially 122. That's exactly what you do in order to find the manual BPM. It's like I said, it's a little bit more different, and you have to click it a little bit more in order for it to find the BPM. But as you can clearly see, it's the exact same thing. That's 122, and then this is 122 here, and we actually did it the manual way, right? The way that this is how I had to find beats before I knew about mixed in key, before I knew about BPM. This is how I had to find my BPM. Okay, I'm a little old school, all right? Your boy a little bit old, so I had to do it like this firstly before they came up with all this new technology in order to find out how to find the tempo of the song, man. So this is exactly what I did. And that's pretty much it, man. Those are the 3 ways. And like I said, I showed you guys the easiest and the fastest way in order to find the tempo. And also I wanted to show you guys another way to find the tempo if you're not operating on Logic Pro X. If you got anything else you want me to talk about, anything else you want me to explain, please drop the comments down below, and please help your boy out by hitting that subscription button and clicking that notification bell for every single video that I drop so that you guys can be notified. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Gang!